Have you ever left a meeting in English feeling disappointed in yourself? You didn't speak, even though you had something valuable to say. You stayed quiet, hoping no one would call on you. And afterward, you thought, why didn't I say something? Well, you're not alone. Many of my clients feel this way too. You're smart, capable professionals who stay silent in meetings because you don't feel confident speaking English. But today, I'm going to show you exactly how to change that. I'm going to give you simple strategies with realistic steps to help you speak in your next meeting and feel proud when it ends. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Grant, and I'm an executive business English coach. And for years, I've helped CEOs from all over the world try to speak English confidently so they can grow their companies everywhere. Many of the CEOs felt this way. They're the CEO of the company, and they're still not confident contributing to a meeting in English. If it's in their native language, no problem. But in English, a whole different story. So let me try to give you some ways in which you can start contributing to meetings in English in your future. First, I think we should start with the mindset. So where is your mindset here? And here's what I tell every one of my clients. Your confidence doesn't come from speaking perfect English. It comes from speaking at all. So before the meeting starts, say this to yourself. I will speak today. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to participate. I will not wait to be called on. I will show up. Now, of course, you have smart ideas. You belong in that meeting. So let's make sure your voice is heard. Now, here's what to do before the meeting even starts. And I've broken these down into steps. So what can you do? Well, before the meeting, I think you should prepare to speak. And here's what you can do. You can choose a topic you're ready to speak about. Maybe it's a project update. Maybe it's something your team is working on. Just one or two talking points. That's all you need. And the next step you can take is to practice 2 or 3 phrases out loud. A phrase like, one thing we're focusing on right now is, or from my perspective, the biggest issue is, or I wanted to quickly add something here. And if you get comfortable using those, that's going to get you in the mode here to speak. Step 3, do what I'd call a quick mindset warm-up. Say this to yourself out loud. In this meeting, I will speak. I will help my team. It might feel silly, but this really works. Now, when you join the meeting, I think it's something really important where you participate and say something fast. This is really a crucial moment in this whole thing. You need to speak as soon as possible. Say anything to get the English flowing. Here's some easy phrases to use when you join. Hi, everyone. Good to see you. Or, thanks for setting this up. Or, hey, I read your update. Really interesting stuff. Now, these are not big genius business insights. They're just confidence activators. You just need to get English out of your mouth fast instead of sitting there silently. You can also look at small talk and how important it is to use small talk to start speaking in English during this meeting. So if there's some small talk happening, don't hide from it. Use it as your warm-up. Say something simple like, how's your day going? That conference you mentioned, how was it? The weather is crazy, even for June. You don't need to be funny or even original. You just need to connect with someone in English. And small talk really helps you feel comfortable before the real meeting begins. So don't be afraid of small talk. Participate in it early. Get the English words to come out of your mouth, because then the meeting will begin and your job is to speak early in the meeting. And I'd say, here's the rule: speak in the first 3 minutes. Why? Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. There's a few different ways that I'm going to share of how you can jump into this meeting. You can say something like, I agree with what Carlos said, and I'd like to add something. Or, that's a great point. I wonder if we could also consider. Or, actually, I've been thinking about that. Here's my perspective. Now, these are all really safe ways to join the conversation without interrupting or sounding off topic, because you're relating what you're saying to what the last speaker just said. And it really makes it normal and natural so that you can participate in English. Now, your job now is to keep participating. So you're in the middle of the meeting. How do you stay involved? You don't need to talk a lot, but just find little ways to contribute. And here's some easy phrases that I've shared with some of my clients. Can I add something quickly? That's really nice. Or, that makes sense. I'd like to add. Or, just a quick update from our side. These are all really natural, normal ways to contribute to the ongoing meeting here. You're not trying to dominate the conversation. You're showing your presence. You're building confidence, one sentence at a time. Now it's time to end the meeting, but end it with confidence. So how can we do this? Well, don't disappear. Don't just log off from your video meeting or try to just shut down in your normal face-to-face meeting without saying a word. Here's a few different ways that you can really finish strong. So you could say, thanks, everyone. Really good meeting today. Or, I'll follow up with that by the end of today. Or, that idea you shared, John, very helpful. Thanks so much. And even one sentence at the end of your meeting makes a huge difference in how people see you and how you feel about the meeting. Let me leave you with this. I'm going to call it the 3-sentence confidence plan. Here's your challenge for your next English meeting. First, say something in the first minute. Second, say something in the middle. And third, say something at the end. That's it. You don't need to impress anyone. You just need to participate. Confidence doesn't come from waiting to feel ready. You'll be waiting for the whole meeting and never say anything again. Confidence comes from doing the hard thing anyway. You can do this, and I'm here to help, and I know this works. My clients have used it many times. I know many of you suffer from this idea of going to meetings in English and never, ever participating. And I know this video can really help you. I'd love to know what phrase that you're going to use and how you're going to do it. And maybe what mindset are you going to take as you go into this next meeting? Share your thoughts in the comments. I love to read your comments. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, share your comments, and I also invite you to learn your Business English Confidence Score. You'll find the link in the description below this video.